Thousands of people have turned up in Melbourne's west to celebrate the official launch of an arch that signifies the Vietnamese community's contributions to the suburb of Footscray. The Saigon Welcome Arch, which features a pair of Vietnamese luckbirds, is located near the corners of Leeds and Hopkins Streets. It's part of a $5.4 million redevelopment of the Little Saigon precinct that will include a ground floor retail, a multi-level car park, a public plaza and more street trees. The project is expected to be completed by early next year. President of the Vietnamese Community of Australia Victorian Chapter, Vivian Nguyen, explains the meaning behind the arch.
So the arch itself is a combination of two Vietnamese birds, Lạc Việt, and the two birds coming together. That means that wherever we are in the world, we come together to protect and promote our culture. And within the arch, we've got the engraving, and the engraving talks a lot about the Vietnamese history, way back when 4,000 years ago, and also the Vietnamese diaspora now, and our gratitude to Australia for taking us in after the Vietnam War, and also the contribution of the Vietnamese community here in Australia. So there's a lot of the ideas and the information and the aspirations of the community is built into this arch.
This Saigon Welcome Arch that you can see here behind me is the result of a collaboration between the council, the state government and the community. It celebrates the rich diversity that the Vietnamese community has had here in Victoria, especially in Melbourne's western suburb of Footscray, where the traditional and contemporary Vietnamese culture thrives.
Councillor Nam Quoc says there were challenges throughout the development.
There's always challenges in a project like this, and always different opinions to try to balance. I guess the challenge between a contemporary and a classic design, and what sort of features and what will the design look to mean to people. So I think we've reached a healthy balance, but that was certainly challenging, and certainly retaining the culture of Vietnamese history and tradition with the gym Lạc Việt, and the imagery will be very meaningful for everyone, both the younger generation and the older generation.
Vivian Nguyen agrees, adding that the arch captures the community unity.
It's actually over 20 years when the Vietnamese Asian Business Association here, Mr. Linh Le and Mr. Tuần-san, who at that time was the commissioner for the Victorian Multicultural Commission. So they came together and they wanted to make a legacy that recognizes the contribution of the Vietnamese people here. And then things happened, and then until 20 years later that the arch actually came together. So it took a long time, and so I'm very happy that it's finally done. And in the process, it brought together the contribution, but also the unification of the Vietnamese people as well, young and old alike, to be able to raise a significant amount of money, over $200,000, to be able to contribute towards the construction of the arch. I'm very, very happy.
Mayor Cameron McDonald said the turnout was a success, hinting that there could be another project on the way.
I think it's been wonderful. The weather always helps, but I love the festivities, the fireworks, the dragons, the joy. There's a lot of very sincere, deeply happy people today, and Council's very happy. Well, actually what I'm really hoping is that in Council only last week, my fellow councillor Nam Quoc put up a motion for a Vietnamese cultural centre, and I'm hoping that comes next. So there's some more land around here and we can keep acknowledging the Vietnamese community.
The Maribyrnong City Council hopes the Saigon Welcome Arch will become an iconic landmark that will welcome everyone to the area. Van Nguyen, TV Tuần-san Online.